And we're back. As promised, Jamie Johansen is going to put us through the paces on the milk and the cheese. You ready?
Yeah, the jury is still out. I'm not a milk drinker.
Okay.
So it should be interesting because I have an idea of one taste of milk.
And one of these is going to have a no defect. It's going to be just a straight, whole milk. And so these FFA students have trained through this, for an entire school year. And these are tests that take place on the farm. So on the farm, the farmers are doing tests to make sure that the milk going into the milk supply is the best quality. So we're going to start off with number 1. Okay? And you can smell it, swish it around, and sip it.
Tastes like milk.
It tastes like milk. So this one is called oxidized. So oxidized would cause from a fluorescent lighting or the storage and handling. So you might taste like a cardboard or a coppery taste in this one.
Just tastes like milk.
Just tastes like milk.
Yeah,
that's
tastes
okay.
fine to me.
The way I remember it, anyway.
Yeah, interesting how the light does affect the taste.
It
does. And there's so many factors that come into the quality. And so this one is going to be another one that is probably going to smell normal. It should smell, but it might have a little lighter flavor.
Still tastes like milk.
Just tastes like milk.
Yeah.
So this is going to be flat and watery. So it's going to be lacking the richness and natural butter fat and flavor within a milk. That would be like a 1%. No, what you got in your hand right there.
I started to say this is more like a skim. I would say something.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
So
and
far, so good.
Try this one. Not too bad.
Okay. Oh, that smells different already.
What flavors are you tasting? I'll go ahead and give it away. This is called acidic, and it's going to have a little more of a sour taste.
Yeah.
Okay, so think of milk that's going to have more butter fat in it.
Maybe like a little bit of a sour cream taste to it?
Yes, sour
that's
cream.
what I was looking
actually
I couldn't figure out. But this is the kind.
Not bad.
When I went like this, I went.
You can
that
smell it,
milk
that's
is
for
ready
sure.
to turn, is what I would have.
And it's not. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a higher butter fat count.
Okay.
Almost like a light buttermilk or something. Which
So this is the last one that
bad.
we'll do, and this one, you smell it, and you can probably guess what's in this. You're close.
smells like garlic.
Garlic
Tastes
and
like
onion.
garlic.
So
Yeah,
think
onion.
about what
Onion.
cows naturally eat.
What they
so
eat.
their
the
potential
wild
impact, their
onion out in the
nutrition.
field,
So
sure.
maybe a cow got out on the roadside ditch and had a patch of wild onions. That's going to go
This
through in
cow
the
and I
milk.
would get along great.
This would go great in a lot of cooking, actually,
Wouldn't it?
if you can get the onion
So
flavor
maybe we
from
should market it and not call it an off flavor.
Well, maybe a savory milk
Maybe
instead of a sweet milk.
Oh, I like that.
Maybe onto
Instead of
something.
strawberry or chocolate. Let's dive into the cheeses.
Okay.
Grab a toothpick. Now, when you're IDing cheeses, now the kids, they're IDing over 20 different
Yeah, I'm gonna
cheeses.
grab-
And so they're going to look at the sites. So what does it look like? What does it smell like? And then what does it taste like? So dive into number 1.
Is this one?
Yep, right there.
Okay.
So when they're judging these, they're also looking at the texture of the milk, and they're giving it a grade, understanding its consistency and its the richness in the cheeses. So what does that taste like?
This is
Creamy.
Creamy, a little bit nutty, maybe? Very
What does
good.
it taste like?
It's
Cheese.
no,
Cheese.
no.
Let me tell you, it's a
have another
Havarti,
piece?
okay?
There it is.
So
Oh, is
dive
it a
into the next
Havarti?
one. So the second one should give away a little bit based on look.
You would think I would know cheeses
You
as much as I
should.
eat
You should.
cheese. Oh, look at the rind on that.
What cheese has a rind? The look on this one should give it away if you know your cheeses.
Is this a Gouda?
It is not.
No,
It's not a
no,
good
no.
Gouda doesn't have any rind.
Eat 'em.
You're there. It's at the tip of your tongue, Tom. It's a Munster.
A Munster.
Yep. So a Havarti and a Munster are very similar in that it's a soft cheese. It's very similar in their flavors, but you can identify it. And I'm sure someone with a more cleansed palate than mine would be able to identify the taste. But I always look at a Munster on the color. The next one should give it away on color, but it comes in different colors.
Well, my visual is going to say it's a cheddar.
That's what mine is going to say too, but let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, total cheddar.
Definitely cheddar. What kind of cheddar? What do you call it?
Sharp.
Sharp cheddar. And looks can be deceiving because you can also have a white
Yeah.
cheddar.
Yes.
You can.
Some of the white cheddars are my favorite.
And
Oh, yeah.
I love a good
the
cheddar.
last two, you can go off by smell and looks.
Swiss.
Oh yes, I cut around the holes.
I started
to
saying.
make it a little tricky.
Yeah, that's Swiss. Even
Yep.
even the
Delicious.
texture is Swiss.
Absolutely.
And
Yep.
I
This
can't
one-
imagine the last one's not a blue cheese.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yes.
got to be. And I'm taking the
Take
big
a big
chunk.
piece, Tom. I'm going to try to get a
Blue
big piece.
cheese
too.
is one of my favorites,
love
especially
me some
on a
blue
big old
cheese.
burger.
Absolutely.
The best
Oh,
burger.
black and blue burger.
Back with a little caramelized mushroom and onion. So,
Oh, man.
So we're talking
Sounds
about
so
dairy
good.
this week because this Sunday on Ozarks, or on From the Tailgate, my show, not your show, we're going to be talking about the entire dairy industry. We're going to be on a farm with a local dairy who every member on the family has a different job, and really talking about the nutrition that goes into the dairies. And then we're going to end it up at Edgewood Creamery talking about A2 milk. Do you know what that is?
No.
So it's taking that protein out of the milk genetically, not after it's being milked, to remove lactose.
Oh.
So
For the
future
lactose
of milk,
intolerant.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jamie
great.
Johansen from the Tailgate. I have so much to learn.
We
I get to
both
eat
do.
cheese.
Yeah, I'll go on the cheese side. You can have all the milk.
The milks you may not want to
Except
take.
that onion milk. I kind of like that. I
You
with
know what?
eggs,
I
make
was
scrambled
pretty
eggs with it.
impressed that you
Terrible.
did.
Yeah. All right. We'll be right back. Don't go away. More cheese.